Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a bullock named Bailoba. But Bailoba wasn't just any bullock, he was a legend. With his shiny white coat and tall strong horns, Bailoba was known far and wide. He had won many bullock fights in his prime. Villagers admired his strength, his courage, and his fighting spirit. But do you know who loved him the most? The children. Every day, the children would run to Bailoba, their faces full of joy. They would paint his white coat with bright colors, tickle his neck, and decorate his horns with flowers. And Bailoba, he loved every moment of it. He would rub his painted body against the tree to remove the colors, only for the kids to paint him all over again. Sometimes the kid would climb on his back, laughing and playing, and Bailoba would walk around gently enjoying their company. After every fight, when Bailoba returned bruised and tired, it wasn't rest that healed him. It was the love and touch of the children. Their tiny hands, their laughter, that's what gave him strength. But time began to change. As the years passed, the village grew quiet. Children stopped playing outside. They got busy with their phones, tablets, and gadgets. Even during summer holidays, there were no more games in the fields. Instead, kids were stuck inside with extra classes and homework. Bailoba grew lonely. Every day, he would walk to the same old tree. He would eat some grass, rub his dirty coat against the bark, and then wander around the village. But the children never came. The once proud and strong bullock was now old and tired. His eyes searched for the laughter of the children, but all he found was silence. Then one day, something changed. A new bullock arrived in the village. He was strong, handsome, and had sharp black horns. Unlike Bailoba, this bullock wasn't a fighter. He was a farm bullock, used to plowing fields, but he was full of pride. Within days, the new bullock began to show off. He would walk around the village like he owned it. He would sharpen his horns against the Bailoba's favorite tree and would wait to challenge Bailoba. The villagers whispered, "Will Bailoba fight?" But Bailoba, he listened quietly, because deep inside he knew one thing. Once a fighter, always a fighter. The day of the big fight finally came. The village gathered to watch. On one side stood a new bullock, young and strong, his horns shining in the sun. And on the other side was Bailoba, old and weary, his body covered in scars from the past battles. The new bullock snorted and pawed the ground, ready to charge, but Bailoba, he stood calm and steady. And then, with a deep breath, Bailoba stepped forward. The fight began. The young bullock charged with all his strength, aiming straight at Bailoba. Crash! Their horns clashed. The young bullock was fast and strong, and Bailoba's old body began to weaken. His skin peeled, his forehead bled, and his leg trembled. But Bailoba, he didn't stop. Even when he was knocked down, he got back up. Even when the young bullock pushed him back, Bailoba kept moving forward. Because Bailoba wasn't fighting to win, he was fighting for his dignity. He was fighting to show the village that true strength comes from the heart. And slowly, the young bullock began to tire. He had the strength, but he didn't have the spirit. Finally, exhausted and defeated, the new bullock ran away, never to challenge Bailoba again. When Bailoba fell on the ground after the fight, the villagers thought it was over. They thought he would never get back up. But then something amazing happened. The children returned. They ran to Bailoba, their eyes filled with tears. They gently touched his wounds, just like they used to when he was younger. "Bailoba, you did it," they whispered. Their soft little hands, their love and care healed him once more. And slowly, Bailoba stood up, tired, scarred and broken, but proud. He had fought his last battle with honor and heart. And that, my friends, is the tale of Bailoba. What can we learn from him? In life, we will all face battles, some big, some small. Sometimes we will feel tired, broken, or too old to fight. But remember this, it's not about winning every battle. It's about fighting with all your heart. When life knocks you down, get back up. When things get tough, don't give up. Because true success comes from the fighting spirit within you. Fight every battle like it's your last. Fight for your dreams, fight for your dignity, and most importantly, never stop fighting.